Hey everyone, it's April and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to take you into some of the different rooms of my house other than my main living area and show you the little spring touches that I've added. First, starting in the kitchen, I have this tier tray that I decorated with turquoise, white, gray, some natural tones, all the colors of my kitchen. I'll have the video linked down below if you would like a more in-depth look at how I decorated my tier trays. Here I have this cute little bunny dish. I picked him up in a thrift store and he was from Home Goods. Originally, I believe he was like $15 and I got that for $1.50. And of course, I filled it with some Easter treats. Moving over to my refrigerator, I just swapped out that turquoise towel to like one that looked more springy. And I always like to put some magnets on my fridge. And this little succulent in a pot was actually from Dollar Tree, and I painted it and put some antique wax on it to make it look more, rustic and farmhouse. These little flower magnets I picked up at Michael's and added magnets to the back. I made the little fork, spoon, and knife magnet a few years ago, and there's another one of those little pots from the Dollar Tree. Moving up to my metal basket, I usually switch the florals out in this seasonally, so I added some pretty greenery from Hobby Lobby and added that little metal flower magnet that I also picked up at Hobby Lobby. And I just wanted to show you also this light switch cover. I recently picked these up from Hobby Lobby and I got some for the living room as well. Now, I know a lot of us who are into the farmhouse decor have kind of like a vintage scale of some sort. So just as like an idea to decorate for spring, I put some moss in there with some different eggs. And then I just added a little succulent. And I always keep that gray basket there with the candle. I got that at a local shop. And then moving over here, I pretty much kept it the same, just kind of organized it a little bit differently, added some more eggs to the basket, and then put some little florals into that one jar just to give it a spring look. And on my little letterboard here, I changed it out to say, "In the spirit of Easter, I'm keeping the dust bunnies." I just like to change it out to fun sayings, and it's just so true that it's so hard to keep with the dust on your hardwood floors. So moving up here, I have this Happy Easter sign. I was a DIY. I just stained it and painted the bunny turquoise, and that was from Dollar Tree. Moving over here to the side of my stove, the little ceramic bunny popping out of the egg is from Home Goods. And I love it because it has like that turquoise kind of shine on the bottom for the egg, and then the bunny is a white matte finish. And then on my stove, I just have 3 towels, a bunny one with some turquoise and gray and white, and then the other 2 are just everyday towels. Now onto the top of my stove, I found another one of these adorable bunnies at that local shop that are handmade, and this little tiny peep, and she had them in that little mixing pot, so I just thought he would be so cute to put in the kitchen. Up here, I just hung this little kind of tiered bird cage thing. I don't know, it's not really a wind chime because it doesn't make noise, but I always thought it looked cute hanging there. And then another way you could add in spring is just to put in some more greenery and some potted plants. Now these 2 up here are fake, and I just hang them from some hooks in my window. And then the middle bird cage I keep up all year round. I just change it out usually seasonally with some new florals, and then I have a flameless candle up there. And I just love how the greenery brings in that, feeling of spring. And in my window, these are actually all real plants. I couldn't even begin to tell you all the names, but most of them are succulents. And I just like to keep these in my window here because I get a lot of light coming in and they seem to do very well. And I left all of this stuff pretty much the same. And when you come over to my shelves, I did add in this turquoise bunny from the Dollar General. I changed out the greenery to something more spring. I used to have like pine in there for winter. And then up in my tobacco basket, I also changed out the wreath to a more kind of spring boxwood style. And that one, I believe I picked up at Joann Fabrics. Moving on to my little basket door shelf over here, I added a little pot with some greenery and an apple, my rolling pins, and on the bottom shelf I added in a little bunny picture that I did as a DIY project. If you look under my Easter DIY playlist, you will see that. And on my Keurig, I just decided to put a cute little bunny mug. And moving to the top of my refrigerator, I just tried to keep it light and airy for spring. I added in some pops of turquoise, some greenery, the little rooster, and that is a real working fan up there. When it gets hot in the summer, I like to pull it down, and I picked that up from TJ Maxx. And that is it for the kitchen. I like to keep it simple. You do have to cook and do things in here, so I like to keep the countertops, as normal as possible and just add in some of those cute little spring touches. Moving on to the bathroom. Now here I didn't change up a whole lot either. In my metal bathtub that I always keep on here, I just put some greenery in a white pot that was from Target Dollar Spot and added in some towels. And just so you guys know, if you're interested in one of these bathtubs, I did see they're back at Michael's again this year with the spring stuff. It's actually a planter, so run if you want one of those. This bunny I picked up at a thrift store, and I just set him there on the sink just to add in a little bit of Easter. Luckily, my colors kind of read Easter with the purple in here, so it doesn't help or take away from really any of my decor. And then my little candle, galvanized and wood candle holder, I just added another flameless candle with some greenery. I just tucked it all in and kind of made it look like it was a wreath. My shower curtain is from Target. It's the Opal House brand. And in my little metal bathtub, I usually change this out seasonally, so I added some of the lilac from Walmart. And up on my shelf, which is from Hobby Lobby, in the two little bathtubs, I added some greenery and then some lilac on the top. The flush wash dry sign I made, and the little people are from Hobby Lobby, and so is the Q-tip and cotton ball holder on the top. And then these I keep up all year round. They're always up in my bathroom, but I thought I'd just give you one little look. And on the door, I have a wreath that I made using, again, the lilac from Walmart. I just got a grapevine wreath, broke off pieces of the lilac, and glued them in. It is a very inexpensive way to make a wreath. Now on to my bedroom. I kept my comforter the same. I just switched out my pillows and put in some pretty spring ones. These turquoise and white ones have like kind of little tassels on the corners. And then the flower pillow, I believe, was from Home Goods. The turquoise and white ones I think were from Target. Now, I usually get a lot of questions about my nightstands and my lamps there. The nightstands are from Hobby Lobby and the lamps are from Home Goods. I added this rustic watering can with some white flowers just to bring in a little bit more touch of spring. My dress form I got a long time ago, and I just added a little rustic turquoise flower to the center. Up on my shelves, I just have a little bit of greenery and just a little mouse that I got from a friend. And then I added some greenery garland to the top of my mirror dresser here. I picked that up at Hobby Lobby, I believe. It was half price, all the florals when I got it. And it's kind of just like a boxwood. Then down here I have this little wooden tray. I had picked that up thrifting, and I just added some white wax to it to age it up a bit. and added some greenery and a Bath & Body Works candle. This bicycle picture I picked up at Hobby Lobby last year for 90% off after spring, and the bike was blue and I painted it gray and added some greenery to make it look more spring. This clock you may recognize from down in my living room, but since I got the new big clock, I thought I would bring this one up here. Plus the mirrors in it kind of go with the big mosaic picture above my bed. Now on here I just have this little tray. I usually keep this basket with the buffalo check ribbon here and just change out the greenery seasonally. And then I changed my wreath out also on here just to make that have a little bit more spring vibes as well. And the wooden piece was from Hobby Lobby, also I got for 90% off. Now over here on this shelf, I put in some greenery. I put this little gray lantern from E.C. Moore that lights up, a little cement cactus from Hobby Lobby. The little picture on the end I did as a DIY. And the shelf, I think I got that at Burlington a long time ago, and I chalk painted and distressed it. And then down here, I'm not sure if this will stay here or not. I used to have my Kirkland's wooden piece of furniture here, but I put that in my guest room, and I'm just trying to swap dressers out and kind of redecorate them and make them, more appropriate for each room. So on here, I just have this wooden lantern and these little wooden drawer shelves that I got at a local shop. And then over on my little tufted bench here, I just put in a bird pillow, some more spring style looking pillows. I couldn't even tell you where I got them from. It's been a while. And then this little tray, I just add this little house cactus picture that was from Home Goods. And I added another little candle and a turquoise bottle. And then over here, I got this Sweet Dreams sign from a local shop. And then in another little bird cage that I have, I added some greenery and a flameless candle. And that looks so pretty at night when it's lit, when I'm in here with the lights down watching TV. That little chair was from Thrift Store, and the fox was from Target Dollar Spot. And that is it, guys. I hope you got some fun spring decorating tips and inspiration from this video. If you're new here, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube family. I post very similar videos twice a week on home decor, shopping, decorating, hauls, you name it. And I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Follow me over on Instagram. I'll have my handle below. And until the next time, I'll see you guys then. Bye.